Yes! Hi dolls, it's Drew. I'm not necessarily in like full drag right now, but I'm like half in drag. It's daylight right now, in case you couldn't tell. This is like wonderful, beautiful lighting I have right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm making this video because the title's real. It's like no clickbait or anything. This is gonna be like the worst hookup I've ever experienced. Now, I don't really like hook up with people. I'm not sleazy. I'm a lady, okay? But like, there's the occasional moment where I'm just like, bitch, like I'm bored. Like, let's spice up my life. Let's get on Grindr, right? But since this has happened, I've totally deleted my Grindr. I'm like not even about that life right now. like watch is like tomorrow. I'm like, hey, what's on Grindr? What's going on? So, okay, so I was like bored one night. I was on Grindr. It's usually what I did when I had Grindr. I was just bored. You know, I had like a long day. I was really bored. So I was like on Grindr messaging people or whatever, and they were just like, what's English? There was this guy on Grindr who messaged me, and he had like blonde hair, like muscular. The picture was a little older, and I guess that could have taken that as notice, but I was like, maybe it's just a bad filter. I don't know. But this guy messaged me. He had like blonde hair. He was like buff. It had the Sydney Opera House in the background, and his name was Aussie Daddy. So I assumed that he was like Australian and like hot and blonde. And he messaged me. He's like, hey. He was like 45, I think he said. I'm kind of into older guys. into daddies. So he was like, hi, how are you? And I was like, oh my god, hey girl, whatever. So we were talking or whatever. And he lives like literally, like I'm on this side of town, right? He lives on this side of town, like across town, like probably 20 miles away. But I was just like, you know what? He's hot Australian daddy, like Aussie daddy. Let's get into it. So I drove my ass like 30, 45 minutes away into like literally nowhere, Texas. It was like I don't even know how to describe it. It was like literally out in the country. It was like dark. I was like scared for my life because it was like late at night. Like I left when it was still daylight, and then I got there and it was already night. Like that's how long it took me to get there. And it was like such a bitch to get there too. Like all these roads, like I don't even get into it. But so I finally get there. His driver was a bitch to get into. So I was like, okay, I'm here, and he was like, all right, awesome. The door is unlocked. I'm in the back. And I was like, this is shady as fuck. I'm in like the middle of nowhere with this stranger, and he's like, just come on in. And I'm like, okay. So I messaged my friend, and I'm like, hey, this is the address I'm at. This is what I'm wearing. You know, like this is what I'm doing. Like, if I don't message you when I get out of the house, call the police. Like, if I do not message you within 24 hours, like call the police. I mean, I talk to this friend like literally every day, so she was just like, okay, got you. I'm like, it's probably gonna be okay, but you know, just in case, girl, because I'm a safe ass bitch. So I like open the door, and it's like dimly lit, and there's like music playing. It was just so weird. I don't even know what music it was. I was just like, what the fuck? And then I was just like looking around, like, and I hear back here, and I'm like, ah! He was like. So I had to like go down this hallway, and he was at the last bedroom, and I walk in, and there is like this manatee of a man. I was just like, well, he was lying like face down, so I was like, oh, you know, whatever, like maybe he's just weird from the back, whatever. But he was like fully naked, lying on his stomach, like on the bed, no lights, and he was just like, can you massage my back? I heard it earlier today, and I was like, what? But I was like, you know what? I drove all this way. I went out of my way for this. You know what? Maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe this will be good after all. Because I've had hookups before where it started out really weird and really awkward. But like by the end of it, I was like, you know what? Bitch, that was worth it. I had a good time. So I started like massaging his back or whatever. And then, you know, after a while, I'm not going to get into details, but like after a while, you know, I was like into it, right? So the massage literally lasted like 5 minutes, and then like we were doing it for like 2 minutes, and then this is gonna get a little X-rated, so like click away if you're young, if you're impressionable, if you can't handle this, if you're not into it. But like he came so fast in like literally 2 minutes, and then he like literally shit on my dick. He shit on me. this isn't the first time this happened, okay? But like the first time that I ever got my, like, if you're ever into like anal sex or anything like that, this will happen to you. And it happened to me before, but it was like a complete accident. But this person was just disgusting, and he didn't properly prepare for what I had to offer, okay? So mad. And I was literally like, these are verbatim the words I said. I said, there's shit in here. And he was like, and as he was like getting up, he's like, oh, that was great. And I'm like, was it though? And he like got up and he went, sorry. And like walked away. And I was like, get me a towel, whore! Bitch, what is going on? What did I do to deserve this? So he got me a towel. I cleaned up after myself. I was putting on my clothes, right? And I was leaving because I was like, bye. And he literally handed me $20. And I looked at him like, what? And he was like, I know you drove a long way. It's for gas. And I was like, bitch, this is not for gas. This is for the fucking 2 minutes of shit that I had to go, literal shit I had to go through. So I was leaving, and then I got into my car, and I like was messaging my friend, and I was like, this was the biggest this was the biggest load of crap I've ever had to deal with. And she, she messaged me, and she's like, you're done? And I was like, yes, apparently so, bitch! And then I like was backing out of the driveway and I ran over his plant and I just like drove away. I went home and I was like, this is stupid. I deleted my Grindr. I was like, bye, not doing this anymore. And just like literally a month ago. So I'm like, I haven't gone on Grindr since. I haven't hooked up with anybody since. I'm like, this is not worth it. I'm over it. I hate this. So that was like the worst hookup I've ever had and probably ever will have because I'm so over this shit. I was like, it's stupid. I have a lot of other hookup stories that are like so disgusting. Like not disgusting, not as disgusting as that. But I've heard way worse. So I'm like, I'm gonna stop it here. You know, I'm gonna stop it here because I've heard a lot worse things happen. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to me if you want more stories. Yes. Follow me on social media. They're all in the description bar. Selfless? Oh yeah, selfless promotion. I'm so selfless. I'm helping the needy. And I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Thank you. Why did I blow you a kiss? I keep doing this. I need to stop. Who the fuck am I?